Sorry, normally I wait for that to like ease out and like mellow it, but I was like, nah, there's still got like 2 minutes of song left. I was like, nah, I'm not having it. How are we all doing today, folks? It is Wednesday, and we are going to be playing KONA II. I looked this up before I started the stream. It is pronounced Brume, and it's a French word. I came in here absolutely convinced that I was going to pronounce it Brume the entire time. That was kind of the intention. It'll probably still slip in there. It's Brume to me, but the French or the Quebecois say Brume. Brume. We are going to be exploring northern Quebec. A rural mining village has gone weirdly dark and there's a mystery, so we're going to try and solve it. So that is the plan. I have not played KONA 1. I am going in completely raw to KONA 2. So we'll find out what we've got in store. But how are we all doing? Thanks very much to Scarlet Rose for the follow. Really appreciate it. And thank you to Banriochialach for resubscribing. You're 11 months now. That's like almost a year. So, you know, one more month and you're there. And you'll get that badge of honour. But I'm going to boot up KONA II Brume just now, and we'll jump on into it. Okay, it's opened on the other screen. Can you like not do that? Why is it opened on my... No, you're on the wrong... You opened up on the right screen the first time. Okay, I just can't see you guys at the moment because it's... Ah, there we go. There's a way around this. Display. Oh. So it doesn't let me set what window, what monitors. Fucking hit. Give me a minute. Let's... It's got really nice music. Like, the main menu is really good. Normally it's Windows Shift and then the arrow key to make it move. That doesn't appear to be working. Right, so let's close this down. Let's see. Maybe it's just... Okay, everyone, right now, pray that it opens on the right screen. What are you doing? No! I tested this before the stream. I promise you all right now, I tested this before the stream started and it was appearing on the right hand side. There is no reason for it to be doing this. Does this mean that I have to play with OBS here? Does this work out? This actually might work out better in the long run. But I could play the game like this. So I would be focusing on the screen here. I would then be turning to read chat. And then... So you know what? This is why I need an Elgato prompter. Elgato, please. This is the only way that we're going to make this work. Why is it doing that? So... Right, I'll chuck on the game lobby just so you can kind of see, right? Has I gone separate? Ah, it always happens. I'll go. We've got issues galore today. Give me a second and I promise I'll sort it, okay? Hey, Just Trick Roll 899 Lola Luck Live. How you doing? To be fair, it might be me being a little bit sepia. Give me a second and I'll have a wee look. Right, I'm gonna disappear and then I'm gonna reappear, and that's better. I think that's sorted that. There you go. Right. So that's the first bit sorted. We're now gonna jump to the game. Okay, that doesn't... Okay, we're just gonna have to play like this. I hope everyone's okay with this. And... you just get to see me like eye fucking you for the full thing. So feast your eyes. I'm staring right at we are going to jump into a new game. KONA II Brume. I need to get my French down. Nah, it's fucking Brume. Features exploration and shooting gameplay. Select your desired level of challenge. I didn't know it was a shooting game. Okay. For players who want a casual, laid-back experience, does not require advanced first-person shooting skills or active management of the character's physical state. Oh no! Right, we are gonna do Adventurer. It's an immersive and narrative experience. Here you can decide how much narration you'd like to hear. Do we want minimal or full? I will edit the music. When I'm in game, I'll edit. In fact, you know what, I'll sort this just in case. Audio wise, we'll turn the master down. Oh. Can I do it? Okay, I can play with controller, so I'll do that. There we go. This makes it a lot easier. I'll turn everything down to 75. You should be able to hear me, no problem. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Just to confirm, I do have subtitles enabled. There's no change in terms of like the size. Get American English by Adam Gold or Canadian French by Guy Nadon. I think we'll go with the American English. And we'll log with that. Now, did we decide if we wanted full narration or minimal narration? The narrator describes in detail some of the events of the game as well as the character's observations. Do we want that? We'll see how invasive it is. I'm sure we'll be able to toggle it while we're in there, because full will give us a good entry into the world. So I have no idea what the first game was about at all. So I'm hoping for the best. Northern Quebec in Canada.
I must take a moment today to thank the boldness of our government and our shareholders.
William Hamilton built his venture on the ashes of the Second World War. The copper mine he envisioned was ransacking the First Nations' ancestral territories, drawing the wrath of the local people.
Oh, good.
It definitely took nerves of steel to stay the course, despite all this hostility. Before long, in the face of William Hamilton's cold and uncompromising stance, the petitions and peaceful protests turned into sabotage, vandalism, and other criminal acts. The industrialists' private properties also encountered the wrath of the demonstrations. Carl Faubert, a veteran of the Korean War, was hired from Montreal as a private detective to shed some light on this whole thing. But
we're going to find out that the corporations are doing something fucky wucky, aren't we?
Not only encounter property damage.
I just said fucky wucky on stream. Jesus Christ! I don't even say that normally.
Of William Hamilton.
Oh, William Hamilton's dead.
Kept building throughout the investigation. A powerful, unseasonable blizzard hit the region.
Oh, maybe this is a recap of the first game, actually.
Frozen in unbreakable ice appeared. The local fauna began to act strangely and aggressively. Carl Faubert began to doubt his own sanity.
Oh, good.
The detective felt the weight of a gaze, as if he were at the mercy of a powerful, feral creature waiting for the right moment to attack. Carl's fear was taking over, overpowering his reason. He was giving in to delirium. In that
I was going to say, is this like
the dark waters
right up your street, Tundra, in terms of how wintry it gets?
From there, he had a renewed hope in civilization, or whatever was left of it.
Whatever was left of civilization is gone, destroyed. Just realised I don't have my lights on. Give me one sec. Oh well, this is fun. We've got a boat, we've got a gun. We're at Lake Mishaw.
Carl knew that on one of these shores stood William Hamilton's lavish mansion. And there, the detective had hopes of finding a way out of the area. A phone, a truck, who knows?
Finally stopped snowing for the first time in 2 days, like 5 minutes ago.
Carpets.
Damn.
He might be able to find answers.
I have to drop a photo of what outside looks like in the Discord. Uh-huh. Well, it's empty, so that's good at least.
The detective wondered about the floating debris. Had it drifted out from the shore? Or had it been abandoned there in the middle of nowhere?
Very, like, spooky atmosphere to start with. I quite like this. Why are there all these boats just, like, hanging about? There's obviously a house way up on that hill over there. Are we gonna find bodies? Doesn't look like it, actually. Can we get going again? I'm holding the throttle down, but we seem to be, like, quite lazily drifting. Oh.
Carl saw a boat in the distance, clearly piloted by one of his own.
Or is it?
Had he finally made it to civilization? His hopes were immediately drowned out by the sound of gunshots.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Time to flee again, and fast.
Is that wise? That...
Okay,
sure.
Carl swam.
I'm not sure if I would be so keen to like jump off my boat.
The icy water,
even while being shot out.
Made him feel weak.
Shot out? Shot at?
He had to get to shore.
Can I come up for a wee breather? Okay. KONA II. Brume. I can only imagine how disgusted the devs are with that pronunciation of Brume. Even if you wish them, you won't.
The bleeding and the hypothermia were tearing at Carl's poor body.
Oh, great.
When he finally saw a light in the distance, he was filled with a faint sense of hope. Could it be?
I like the two bars at the top of my screen are like, you have no health and you are freezing to death. I feel like this is how I am going to exist in this world. For the majority of the game, it'll just be me nearly dead and freezing to death. Okay. And this is just for anyone who's who doesn't know, but we are raising money for whale and dolphin conservation. If you would like to support them, you can do so by doing !charity and visiting the Tiltify link. We do have a giveaway planned for £400. Let's see if we can get there. First aid kit, the essentials. I like it. How do I use this? Quick inventory, first aid kit. Boom. Fire. A flashlight. That. Yeah, sure. A note from Charles. Richard, we missed each other again. I slipped the money under the door. When you're finished with the delivery, just leave the key in the gazebo. Same place as usual. I'll be gone for a few hours, but I'll see you next in front of the checkerboard. Be prepared to get your ass kicked. Charles. Nice. Hey, Judica, how you doing? If I'm looking a slightly different way, it's because the game refuses to open up on the right-hand side. It's the only game that I've encountered that does that, and there's no toggle in settings to change it. Locksmith receipt. Construction material delivery and maintenance work on gazebo. October 3rd, 1970. Okay. We've also got some spare parts here. The essentials. Anywhere I can get warm? Batteries? Nice.
Carl was convinced that he would not wake up if he went to sleep in this state.
Can I start?
It was probably best to make a fire and take a look at his wounds.
I mean, I've taken a look at my wounds, so... Nice. Fire on. Wounds healed. Batteries collected. It's party time. Ah, that's fair, Harley. I would have thought that might be the issue. Because isn't there a whole thing about, like, Dyatlov Pass with hypothermia being the cause of it. And that's like because you feel really warm when you've got hypothermia, and then you put yourself in a more precarious kind of position. Because I think that's like the Devil's Pass for anyone who's heard that. It's kind of like the classic like creepy mystery story about like a group of explorers that like their tent was found slashed open, and like there was bits of bodies found like strewn all the way down the mountain that they were climbing, and it's pretty much basically it's hypothermia that caused them to do that.
Bandages offered him
Weird avalanche considered impossible.
He wanted to find the
oh,
truth.
was it avalanche? I thought there was no massive indication of it being an avalanche. I thought it was the reason for hypothermia was they cut their way out the tent.
The starting point of his
or maybe it was a monster. We don't
inventory
know.
of his working
Sorry,
tools.
I need to keep the mystery alive somehow. Done all this.
The starting point of his investigation was to take inventory of his working tools.
I have one camera. I have one journal. I have the ability to equip items. And access the journal. Nice. Oh my god! Jesus! Have I died?
Carl left his refuge, knowing that
Oh
he
wow,
was headed
it's
to a more
literally
comfortable,
outside Tundra's
but
house.
otherwise ominous place.
It's like,
Hamilton's mansion.
okay, so first things first, we need to take a big fat shit. Wait, is that the Shrek outhouse? Does that not have a wee symbol scratched outside? Or carved into it even? You can walk to Small Lake that looks like that in about 20 minutes. Nice. Okay, we've got a little outpost here. Tree that's destroyed that house. I was gonna say, where is that light coming from? But it's that window. Oh, we've got some more batteries. Excellent. Let's climb up here. Let's see what's going on. Wait, do beavers like... Do beavers like fight? Do they fight you? They'll get you. Like, do they actually go for you? I don't know how territorial beavers are. I always just kind of thought they were like chill and made dams. Hey, Amethyst, how you doing? You know what would be really useful right now? A map. Let's go this way. There's another house over there.
He knew that wolves do not attack people. Still, he had to be careful.
Oh, I'll take that hatchet. Beavers are super territorial. You can outrun one on land, but there's at least one major dog injury every summer because people let the dogs swim around off leash. Oh, damn. That's interesting. Oh, fuck. No! No! Oh, I don't want to shoot a dog. Oh, wolf. Holy shit, it's rapid. Oh.
Wolves do not generally attack human beings. At least, not unless you attack them first.
That one attacked me right away. without any sort of like standoff or anything. Like, ideally I'm not attacking a wolf. I don't want to kill wolves. Wolves are fun.
The ice looked recent. Better not test it.
Okay, we're not doing this. We're gonna have to go the other way. Which means we have to go back and... back half. Gonna give this pup a wide berth. I'm just keen to see the inside of that house. If I can. Oh, some tape. Cannot be opened. Oh. I feel really bad because I've obviously injured that wolf, so... Okay. It's fine. Well, yeah. He got a little bit of a bite, I got a little bit out of his leg. Hey, Akami, thanks so much for the 6 months.
Carl tried to put the horror into perspective.
Oh,
Accidents
fuck!
happen, and
Holy
in
fuck, what the
hospitable
fuck?
Far north, it happens more often than not.
Banner Kialok, holy
Feeling
shit!
of Deja vu stayed with him.
Sorry, hang on, I saw that pop up.
It's not over.
Holy fucking shit, we have less than £80 to go until our thing. Sorry, Banner Kialok, wow, thank you so much for that. That is very, very generous of you, holy shit. Which means, yeah, wow, thank you. That is awesome. Right, I am now gonna jump and do the giveaway because we've now absolutely soared past that gold. Fucking hell. Okay. Right, so we are now going to Moobot, which was open earlier but has since disappeared. And I'll get that giveaway primed and ready. Also, so many things happened there. We saw a man frozen to death, and we also got an amazing donation. Right, let's go with that. Create giveaway. And I believe this one is for Ghost Runner 2. I will... In fact, sorry, no, this one is for Forever Skies. This is another Forever Skies one. So the giveaway is now open. Thank you very much, Blind Panda, for the 23 months. You are 1 month off 24 months. Holy shit, 2 years. That's nuts. Right. Thank you again, Banrocky Alec. That's awesome. And again, folks, we are like so close to our £500 goal for whale and dolphin conservation. That's honestly an awesome amount. I will do that. Tundra, I've noticed that that's automatically entered you, so I will... Just let me know. Can I, like, touch this man? I guess I can. Abnormally frozen, but you know shit. Security officer armband. Branded with Hamilton Mining Corporation's look. Oh, that doesn't... that doesn't look like a terrible wristband. Hand-drawn
The plan
map.
suggested that a
Nice.
package had to be retrieved not far away. Carl had to keep his eyes open.
Okay. Frozen watch. Watch frozen on Sunday, October 4th. Interesting. Bruise marks on the neck. That's a bit weird.
An
Oh,
access
okay.
card, a rather modern piece of technology, especially for a mining complex in the far north.
Yeah.
What could it possibly open?
Can we just like heat them up or no? Nah, that's not how it works. Protective bag used to carry radioactive object. Oh fuck.
This kind of lead-lined bag had only
Oh,
one
no.
purpose: to contain the radioactivity of an object. Carl picked it up, hoping with all his soul that he would never need to use it.
Well, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, and a Geiger counter. Oh fuck. Love it here.
What were these mysterious
HMC
fragments?
intervention
Why was there warning
protocol.
about the Brume?
Intervention protocol.
This
Disaster.
letter raised
Crisis.
more questions
Contingency.
than
Hamilton
answers for the
Mining
detective.
Corporation. To the employees of the emergency intervention unit in case of an explosion or a disruption with the matter. Quickly retrieve the secure box located in your coverage area. With this device, locate the fragments to collect without delay. Beware of the matter's volatility. Under no circumstances should you get close to the Brume. Collect the fragments with the mine's usual protocol. The mine's special lab is the only place to bring back the fragments. Oh, I like how I passed all the way through there. Can I get back? Oh, I can. Nice. Oh, fuck. No radiation detective, why is it... Why is it dinging like that? Oh, something definitely fucking up there. Okay. I think Brume is like a regional area? I don't know. Dun, dun, dun. I feel like... I mean, we've got some sort of direction now, which is nice. We're now on the road. I mean, if we're on the road, can we not just, like, walk down it? Walk down the road? Hopefully find some sort of civilization? The civilization's actually Gandhi, and he just nukes us. Okay. Or they might shoot me, yes, that's correct. Oh look, a house. The house, actually. Hamilton Estates. The
This
mansion.
was the mansion
Reach
of the
Hamilton's
late William
mansion.
Hamilton. No doubt about it. There was no other rich industrialist in the area to have a sumptuous
no
mansion
kidding.
built in the middle of nowhere.
The doors are frozen shut. Except the boot for some reason. I thought that said, hey, we're about to leave. They were about to leave. And they didn't. Can't get through there. This door looks open. No? This... I am banned from going through that door. Oh. No, I'm not banned from going through that door. Piece of tape. That... why is the room crackling over here? Okay, it's Geiger time, baby. If you hear this message, this is crucial. Find a place to take cover. Only go outside as a last resort. Huh. If you must go out, take weapons with you and beware of anyone with any affiliation to the Hamilton Mining Corp. What the fuck is happening in northern Quebec? Stay as far away from the wildlife as possible. The animals are extremely aggressive. I repeat, stay away from the animals or beware of anyone affiliated with the Hamilton Mining Corporation. That's not good, is it? Etienne Lemeux.
Si vous avez à sortir, armez-vous et méfiez-vous de quiconque porte les couleurs de la Hamilton Mining Corporation. Tenez-vous le plus loin possible de la faune. Les animaux sont devenus extrêmement agressifs. Je répète.
Wait, so is there something actually radioactive over here? It doesn't... I didn't see... Unless, is that... Sorry, is that... The Geiger counter's not picking up the radio there, is it? Is that what that's doing? Right? Animals took direct action against fracking. As they should. I support the animals in this. So Jessica's absolutely not a fan of like apes, like Planet of the Apes, and she refuses to watch the Planet of the Apes films with me. I quite enjoyed them, but she's like not a fan. I think she read a story about someone who had a pet chimp that attacked them at one point, and that's, you know, that's, yeah, that was enough. But I kind of get the feeling, right, that were we to do a kind of Planet of the Apes situation, I actually think it would balance out things quite a lot. Oh, this has been talked about before. This is actually all we talk about, Jess. We just explicitly talk about your fear of chimps. Or
This letter,
pigs.
found in the cabinet,
As it turns out, it comes up a lot.
the key to the mansion would likely be there.
Key to the mansion. Boom. This is the gazebo. It's quite a nice gazebo, to be fair. It's just a shame that it's obviously not meant for this weather. Oh, it's from the other side. Is that blood? Cannot be opened. Damn. I'm gonna go into this house and people are gonna be like frozen, aren't they? It's gonna be like the film Frozen. I don't know what happens in that film actually. You open the door and there'll be a frozen guy just there. That'll be the jump scare really early on in the game. Oh, the tension. Holy fuck, what the fuck? Wait a second. Someone was either arriving or leaving. Someone was either arriving. That is a lot of snow to be in this house. Huh?
With all this chaos, Carl was sensing a hurried departure.
Damn. Opened. Can steal their nice china and fine cutlery. That is definitely a rug. Might as well get a wee fire going, just as a wee treat. Anything in this? Oh, I see blood. I see apples. Okay. A little bit creepy. It's a lot of apples. Telephone. No signal. Hate it when those phones have no bars. Uh-huh.
Added to the mayhem was violence. Carl understood that a tragedy had occurred here.
You just priming.
Carl could not decide which was more
Priming my
frightening.
gun?
The mysterious impulse the inhabitants had to escape, or the inexplicable way in which their escape was interrupted.
Seems stuck between the first and second. Is this a horror game? I thought this was like a nice little survival romp. Turns out being stuck in like a frozen wasteland isn't as sexy as some might have you believe. Those Hallmark films. Holy shit, they've got food though. I'm sorry, there's some... Okay, it's not a horror game. Horror wouldn't have, like, cucumbers and bell peppers in it. It just, they don't exist in the horror universe. Or batteries. It's like, in the horror, you never walk in and, like, the evil serial killers, like, a vegetarian.
Carl was
Unfinished
overcome
crossword.
with a strange emotion.
The real horror in the
Crossword
frozen
puzzle
nodes
was
getting
in
your
French,
vitamins.
so
Yeah,
he
just
guessed it was the
vitamin
work of
D
a Hamilton
tablets.
employee and not
Get
Hamilton
them yeeted in your
himself.
mouth. Sorry, what was that?
Carl was overcome with a strange emotion. The crossword puzzle was in French, so he guessed it was the work of a
That
Hamilton
strange
employee,
emotion was,
not
what the fuck is
Hamilton
this?
himself.
French. That was weird, pushing through that door there. Locked from the other side. Is that toilet water frozen? Oh, they have a weird toilet. Why is the hole there? Right, so hold on a minute here, right? You're doing a big fucking shite. Is that so you can, like, inspect it before you flush? Is that how this works? I don't want to see it. I don't want to turn around and fucking look at it. Oh, a Canadian coin. Lucky me. Sorry, is this an American or a Canadian thing specifically? Is that what your toilets are like? Someone please answer. I need to know this. It's not American, not in Canada. Well, this is Canada. That makes it even worse, because if it's not a standard in Canada, then this fucking little freak ordered toilets specifically like that. So, I want £1 million off, just, you know, towards my psychotic damage that I've taken from that. Taken. Either that, it's the wrong way round for Germany, as in, do you still have it being that? Like, fart doesn't, like, you don't just have the toilet hole? What the fuck am I talking about? You don't just have the toilet and it, like, drops and then goes round the U-bend after that? No? Hey, singing kettle. Fun time for you to join in. Alright, so that's the standard in Germany. It's not what we just saw, but with it at the back. Rock and Roll Quebec band is Le Classeur. That kind maybe takes less water to flush. Yeah, maybe. Barely used television. Retrouver Maggie. Cool. From the best-selling author of The Ice-Hearted Man and Caribou Oedipus? Private Eye Harvey Buck thought he was done with Maggie Sullivan. She'd paid him his fee, he'd handed over shots of her husband cheating on her, but one morning, Peter Sullivan turns up in his office and asks him to find Maggie, his wife who's been missing for several days. Detective Buck's trademark acerbic humour is on full display in this comical, blood-soaked thriller. His quest, which takes him across the United States and up to Canada, will have readers shivering from both anticipation and the cold. Originally from Chicago, Henry Esther, formerly known as Henry Hamilton, had his life turned upside down when, at the age of 14, he left the land of his birth with his family to settle in northern Quebec. This turning point in the writer's life confirmed his literary destiny and led him to fully embrace the language of his adopted country. He wrote his first novel, He Had No Name, during his law studies at Université Laval, handwritten for Émilie Lebrun, who's always been here for me even through difficult times. Well, looks like our man Hamilton isn't actually Hamilton anymore, he's somebody else. He is Henry Esther. I'm waiting to open one of these doors and there just to be like a fucking dead body, like, right in front of my face. Jesus, that's so bright. Oh, I can actually run as well. Huh. Midget. Okay, it says no radiation detected. I don't know what the deal is there. Also, I don't like how it takes me so long to get the revolver out. Locked on the other side. I'm kind of curious of what's in this little hut over here. Can I get in? No. No? There's something very suspicious about this manor house. For a start, who needs a house that big, man? Oh, this is a big house. I'm not sure whether it's better for me to open all the doors or not. It's like, what if I let someone in? White is inching towards defeat. Music album by Simon and Garfunkel, an American rock group. Rock is definitely what I associate with Simon and Garfunkel. And because we're going deep in on Jessica lore tonight, Jessica quite likes Simon and Garfunkel. The Wild Hunt, Witcher 3 reference, obviously, in 1970 northern Quebec. So, let's go through... Oh, we're back. Oh, oh! Very fancy. There's definitely going to be like a wee item in one of these pots, eh? And it'll be like the secret to the whole house. Or not. Maybe there's nothing. Can't see out the windows. I'm not sure if it's because they're like so aggressively frosted over. I also have no idea what is going on with this Geiger counter. It's like... We've not encountered anything super dodgy. Boats collecting dust. Indeed. Found some more spare parts. I'm curious as to what the spare parts do. Okay, I'm super concerned. Replace... Oh god. Replace... Every single time. Is that how bright it is? Tundra, you've got to tell us. Like, is that what happens when you open your door? Is it as bright as that because of the sun hitting the snow? Can I crouch here? Can crouch. I can crouch, but I can't, like, move. Okay, so... Oh.
Carl could feel his muscles weakening. His
What the
breath
fuck are you talking
wheezing.
about?
His body
Health's full,
numb.
heat's full.
What was happening to him?
He's been drugged. Oh, fuck it. What the hell is happening? Is this good?
The floor was rocking. The walls seemed to be
no.
running from Carl's hands as he tried to steady himself.
If anyone's got any issue with like flashing lights or static or whatever, let me know. I didn't see any accessibility options to turn them off. Oh fuck! No! What the fuck? What the fuck? No, this is a horror game. What the fuck was that? Stagman. You're inside and you're fine, you walk out, you take a minute to adjust as the furies of sun that are still brave enough to show ping off every snowflake 35 million times to blind you. You take an inhale, your nose hairs freeze together, and you go about life as normal. Yeah, that tracks. Don't like that monster, whatever that was. That was kind of horrendous. I knew that jukebox was going to start up. The moment I saw it there, I was like, that jukebox is going to start and it's going to ruin my life. I mean, on the bright side, we've got some funky tunes now. More blood. This is not good, actually. The jukebox stopped. That's not creepy at all. Is this going to be like, I'm haunted by my dreams? That is a fucking globe. Holy shit.
Carl knew how eccentric older millionaires could be, with more money than they know how to spend it.
Okay, hold on. Where are we starting from?
Such a sophisticated
So there's Dominion of Canada. So I feel like we line this up. Then we do America. King. So come here. Got the US of A. So here. Boom. Then that's Burma and India. So right now. See, I know how the world map looks. It's the Philippines and Manila, so back. stunning.
Carl
Look at
Faubert
me,
made a profession out of
puzzle
reconstructing
king
whole
right
from
there.
seemingly incongruous parts.
I know.
This reconstructed globe
A world
forced him
map.
to recognize how much more complex the mystery that was currently plaguing Manistan was in comparison.
Oh, medicine. With to my American friend, if I cannot get you to rest, let's at least get you to learn something new. Warm regards, Dr. Claude Beaupre. Encyclopedia listing psychotropic drugs and their effect on the human mind and body. Wow, I wonder what's affecting our main character. No. Trifluoperazine? Trifluoperazine? Is a typical antipsychotic of the... Oh, fucking hell. Piperazine phenothiazine class. I'm gonna butcher all this. It acts primarily as a postsynaptic dopamine receptor blocker. Its properties make it suitable for treating patients who suffer from hallucinations or psychosis. Well, excellent. Because if there's one thing that we're gonna need, it's probably that. AyeforScotland's wildlife is among the richest in Canada, and the territory is home to many of Quebec's iconic animals, including moose, brown bears, and beavers. Castor canadensis. They're rather shy by nature, but a keen observer hiking through the woods is sure to spot a few. Nice. Nothing but support for Canada's beaver population. And moose as well. Moose go hard. Moose are like frighteningly tall. I say tall, but like, you know what I mean, big. Oh, the taxidermy room, fucking, oh my god. Oh, now is absolutely not the time to trip fucking balls.
Carl was struggling to move forward. His feet could hardly find their way in front of him. He doesn't know which way he came from or the way he's going. Everything seems to be going in a circle, a spiral carrying him.
Fuck a duck. See how lit up I am from that screen? Normally the ring light does a good job, but like, oh. My retinas just get burned, torched out.
Carl suddenly feels like he's waking up, but inside the dream.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh no!
The cold hits him suddenly, like a bucket of freezing water. Had he completely lost it? Or was he supposed to accept the manor's strange architecture, suddenly leading him to the middle of nowhere?
Oh well.
These imposing structures seem to come from the depths of
Fantastic.
time, or from the moon landing, or even from his own mind, clouded after an afternoon nap.
So... let's have a look at what's going on here. This door is currently sealed. Oh. So... maybe we need to find a way.
The detective had no idea how it worked, but the stones seemed to slide on the rails smoothly as soon as the totem pole was rotated.
Are we supposed to get them like all aligned, do you think? So blue, red, white and green? So what's this got to do? Anything up in the sky? Are the masks changing colour at a certain point? Oh, I hear something, but I don't know if that's doing anything at all. Oh wait, there's something over here. So that's the blue mask. Okay. So this one is the white mask, maybe? Which is going that way. Okay. So maybe... The red mask's facing that way, and the... Is that the white mask? That might be the white mask. Hold on. So if we go here, let me shunt you over there. There we
Did not know how
go.
or why, but Carl sensed that something
Puzzles,
in this
baby.
game had been completed.
Nothing can hold us
Now
down.
they wanted to lead him to this cabin.
I'm sure nothing bad's in this cabin. What burned pendant? What was engraved on it is no longer visible. There's a radio in here. There's a gap in the floor. There is a burned picture of a woman's face. And a strange letter. We'll be back soon. 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 Oh, and there's also a thought associated with that. Hold on.
Corbo had been left all alone, abandoned to his fate. There was no longer anyone to rescue him from the torrent of hatred that swept away his heart.
I'm sure all of this is completely fine. Let's jump down this hole.
The detective felt like he was sleepwalking, pulled by a larger force towards the light that was calling him, as if it was asking to be set free. The stone that resonated in the room must have been one of the fragments HMC had been seeking. If he isolated it, Carl hoped he might come.
Wait,
to
is this the
his senses.
radiation thing?
The pulse of the stone invaded Carl's mind, and he felt a strange,
Oh,
dark
fuck!
presence
Ah!
take shape near him.
I hope that wasn't like a death. Maybe that was supposed to... Oh no, vision, wake up from a dream. There we go. Didn't like that guy. Are we gonna wake up at like a different area of the house, or do you think that... Oh! Huh. Odd blue stone. I would put that in the lead-lined bag.
Carl could make out some trophies here and there that he had seen earlier in what seemed like a dream.
Ah, so we fell through the floor here with the bear. Oh well, this isn't fucked. Why is there a hacksaw down here? What sort of what sort of rich person's manor is this? Guarantees there's cannibalism involved. Constructed over the ruins of an outstanding hunting lodge which partly burned down in 1852, the William Hamilton Mansion is an architectural treasure. Its 1933 construction integrates perfectly the heritage of the palace. It's a palace, which is highlighted by an exceptional geographic location, standing at the base of Mount Iwiwa. I'm gonna probably have butchered that. The house represents a landmark for the region. You can perceive it up to 3 miles away, but also a powerful lookout point. Apparently its owner, William Hamilton, had it built at this exact location in order to oversee the activities of his copper mine. Indeed, on bright and clear days, the businessman could easily watch over his employees at work. What creep. The fourth wonder beyond the 47th parallel, William Hamilton Mansion is worth the drive. Okay.
If Carl
Like
had
back
an
in the day,
army
it was
of
like, come and
veteran
visit this
researchers
rich guy's
and endless
house.
coffee
It's
jars
great.
at his disposal, he could hope to sift through all these archives, but the circumstances were working against him.
It's a bit
A secret
fucking
was
wet.
hidden somewhere in the middle of a messy pile of worthless memos.
Like maybe I do not need all this wood, actually. That being said, I'm totally going to walk around with it. There's radiators. Ah. Right, so we'll save here just to be careful. A valve, oh, a classic. Nothing like red emergency lights
The
to
heavy steam
make you
made
want
it
to
impossible
cry.
to get to the staircase. There had to be another way.
Follow the pipes. Pressure is at its maximum. Can we not turn it down? Cannot be rotated. Cannot be rotated.
The whistle slowly dying down like a kettle going out meant only one thing for Carl.
Nice.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Holy shit, there's tons of food down here. We're fine. We can survive for the... There's fucking... Look at the pumpkins. What horror has pumpkins in it? Truth is, not many. And I don't count Halloween stuff. Oh no. What the fuck? What the fuck? That was a phantom dog, it's different.
This wolf had a strange appearance, larger than average. And these blue eyes, that icy stare. Carl felt an instinctive terror rise in him.
I was gonna say, we probably have the soggiest fucking feet at the moment. The moistest feet you've ever seen. They'll be like all pruny, it'll be disgusting. Oh boy. Geiger counter time. More ammunition. There doesn't seem to be like a fast way to switch to your revolver. Oh no, there is. It's just that. Oh! Oh! Whoa! 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 Huh. I think she's dead.
Man is wolf to man, said the philosopher. Seeing the state of this poor woman,
Sure.
one could only imagine such fury, which would explain the barricades and the fright that Carl could sense in the chaos of the place. What had happened here was not
The Diary
caused
of
by a man.
Emily Lebrun, Tome 4. July 9th, 1969. We have a new resident at the manor. Jules is his name, an employee of the mine. He's very courteous and not very talkative. He avoids our gaze when we talk to him. His room is unusually clean. This morning I went in to change his sheets and his bed looked as if it had not been disturbed since last week. Vampire. It is still made exactly the way I had made it. I didn't see a trace of laundry, clean or dirty. He doesn't even have a suitcase. Does he sleep here? Where does he hide at night? I put Charles on the case. He's good at spying. Hamilton is coughing more and more. I caught him hiding a handkerchief full of blood in his pocket the other day at a meeting with some businessmen. I tried to bring tea and was practically chased out the room. Last night I couldn't resist and kept an eye on Hamilton. He's so skinny I worry about him. As I approached his room I heard Jules. I didn't understand what they were saying, but it's an odd time for a formal meeting. Charles' investigation was unsuccessful, by the way. We still don't know what Jules is doing at the manor. Jules' presence at the manor is almost invisible. He's working with Mr. Hamilton on something, but I don't know what. I don't like not knowing, it makes me anxious. I was awakened this morning by the sound of broken glass from the living room. It was the work of some vandals. The window's completely broken. They even left graffiti on the garage. Mr. Hamilton was furious. It's the first time in months that I'd seen any vigour coming from him. He said he would hire a detective to find the people responsible. Oh, that's me. I'm the detective. And Emily Lebrun was one of Hamilton's housekeepers. This is her card. This is her driver's license. Et aura permis de conduire automobile. My French is not good. Okay, I think we have seen enough of Emily. Sorry to hear you're dead. don't like how dark it is here. Seriously, what the fuck? Oh no. Do not like. Oh wait, we're back here. Okay. I am checking. Why is there a broom barring a door? Oh fuck, why is the radio not? Oh god. Hate it here. Every Saturday around 10 o'clock in the morning, Seraphine Poudry's wife would wash the floors of the summer kitchen. She could be seen on her knees, barefoot, wearing a grey woolen skirt, a threadbare blouse, her face dripping with sweat, where strands of black hair would stick. Donaldo Lalo is the wife of miserly Seraphine Poudry. He treats her as less than a servant, just as he exploits his neighbours by lending them money at exorbitant rates. His greed is such that it will lead to his downfall. Right? Festival Date de Quebec. Oh, it's probably Dete, isn't it? Also, the Jolly Chimp, a battery-operated musical toy. I will shoot the thing to death. Oh, I don't like that. I'd already unlocked that. No! Don't do this to me. Oh, I'm a big shite bag. I don't like this. Take a fucking sip. Okay, sorry. I liked how I translated your hecking into fucking there. No, I'd opened these already. No! Oh, this is some fuckery right here. Oh, now this is clear as well. Oh, do not put that fucking gun away. I did not tell you to do that. What the fuck? See if it turns out that all this time I've just been like walking through the house shooting the occupants because I'm like tripping balls. Oh, more batteries. Ah, the great outdoors. There is something really creepy about this house. It's a rich person owned it. Ammunition? Nothing? Okay. So this is like the inner house. The inner house? Light switch not working. What does this open to? That hall. Okay. Over here. This hall. This is very creepy and I do not like it. This house is fucking, like, seriously though, what fucking person needs a house this big? Like, that's right, we're getting like all anti-capitalist here. Why do you need such a big fucking house, Hamilton? Seriously, what's it for? It's just a bastard to heat more than anything. Exactly. Can't believe we're doing an anti-capitalism here. Really don't like how dark my torch is. Cannot be opened. Ah, we're at the other side of the snow. And we've got a new note. The detector led... Okay, the evil stag man is called the detector, which is awful. Cool. Bit snowy. Got some wood though, so we'll chuck this in here and light a fire. Nice. Right, where to now?
Carl couldn't put his memories in order. But there was a more pressing issue. The decaying mansion had collapsed on top of him, trapping him in the basement.
I mean, it
No
had.
need to try. Carl would not be able to go through there.
I was gonna say, did I not get through that? But it's this way. How dark is this fucking room? Come on. Behave. That is a fancy door. Oh, another blood hand. We're gonna go the other way. Here's the globe room, right? And what's the blood hand room? That's back in the billiards place. Maybe billiards. It was in the billiards room with the candlestick. We're now up a floor. Another diary. But this is like way back. This is back in 1961. I awoke this morning to the sound of movers emptying Rachel's private boudoir of all its furniture. Emptying Rachel's private boudoir of all its furniture. The room is now used as a storage area. This is the first thing Mr. Hamilton has done that has even minimally concerned his wife since she left. I wonder if it wasn't prompted by that letter he got from his son. Henry wrote to me as well. He finally found out about Rachel's sad ending. Oh dear. What a great gift for the new year. I received a package this morning from Quebec City. It was a copy of Henry's novel, his very first novel, written in French, and inside the most beautiful gift I've ever received. The book was dedicated to me. I cried over it. I'm already on the 3rd chapter. This boy is like his late mother. He is an artiste. This morning Mr. Hammond spilled his coffee on some important papers and asked me to do what I could to save them. The papers meant nothing to me, and God knows I'm not a nosy person, but a surge of curiosity led me to look at them anyway. One of them was a bank transfer slip to Mr. Hamilton's personal account. When I saw the amount, I almost screamed. I knew Mr. Hamilton was wealthy, I just had no idea how much. Interestingly, this money came from a foreign account. It was a branch in an Eastern European country. I wonder what Mr. Hamilton was doing. Mr. Hamilton is looking thin and pale. He's working too hard for my taste. He's neglecting his health. I'm worried about him. Some gentlemen in jackets came to the house today and tried to ask us about Mr. Hamilton. They were asking about his financial situation. He spoke to me in a very unpleasant tone. I stayed vague. Perhaps Mr. Hamilton was not being very honest with his finances. Colour me shocked. Shocked, I tell you. I was gonna say, have we been here? We have not. Also. Oh, fuck that.
From the sound of it, whatever had just fallen was monumental in size. Carl Faubert was on edge.
Who the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on? Oh, fuck! The ceiling fan's fucked and everything. What did fall there? I thought it would have been like some sort of chandelier, but it doesn't look like it. Another frozen corpse and another frozen watch. Sunday, October 4th. Joseph Castongui, Hamilton's gardener. Interesting. I am very curious about what happened here. Because, like, surely to freeze like that in
this
place,
boudoir's former glory,
that's
you would have
very,
seen
like,
Lady Hamilton's refinement in every inch of the tapestry.
hard.
It had become
Right?
only a shadow of what it once was.
The late wife of William Hamilton. Get ready for me to read a lot. Writing seems to be the only thing to do here. I'm disinterested about everything. The beauty of the first instance do not impress me anymore. I only feel the rigid condition of this place making its way deeper and deeper into my bones. Yeah, lots of liquid nitrogen. That's a good point. William is trying hard for me to forgive him for locking me up in this desert. The workers of the manor just finished the new Peril of the House, a projection room where the best images of me are displayed. Movies scroll down along with my best angles and my best lines. William ignores that to be confronted by these bright eyes of mine only reminds me that I became a sad shadow of myself. I wonder why this huge room? To see the great actress I once was? For him to enjoy what's left of my image? To forget I'm cooling down in this ice castle? Oh god. She didn't seem too happy. He wants to make me feel guilty for all the sadness that I have, so he uses her. He thinks I'm unaware of what he does, that from the perfumes he carries on himself when he returns home, I don't know about the way their body danced behind my back. Henry's worried about his little mum, about how I get stuck for days staring at the emptiness. For him, I will have to put up with all this a little bit more. For him, I will hold all my disappointment back. For him, I will remain silent. For him, I will stop cultivating this anger I feel towards this mine and the silence of the north, far from the honking cars of Chicago, of the workers shouting in the streets, of the crowd screaming my name. I think a lot about my mother these days and how she would be disappointed to the fire of a star like me being put out by such a snowy sky. My fingers are sore from all the work, but I'm not fast enough. I'm afraid the costumes for the lights of our past will not be ready on time, or they will not be majestic enough. I might need to ask Emily to take me to Henryville in order to get better fabrics. This project is all I am left. The beauty of these costumes will determine who I am. William's very stressed as well. An employee came to deliver a report. Never once did the boss lay his eyes on the worker. What could it be? The usually overbearing William seemed shook in front of his subordinate. There was blood in William's chamber pot this morning. I discussed it with him over lunch and asked if he was feeling alright. I noticed how agitated he was all night long. His whole body shakes when he coughs, scratching his throat enough to make him bleed. When I saw his chamber pot, I could not help slightly smiling. I immediately regretted this smile. I felt ashamed. Will my nightmare ever end? My project for Emily is moving along really well. I might even finish it before Christmas. She's so sweet and I'm grateful to count on her through this rough patch. I'm so pleased that she's teaching Henry French. His schoolmates can finally understand him and not just those ugly snobs who were brought here by their engineer fathers. I'm relieved. If William knew that his son, a member of the high society, was hearing that worker's dirty tongue, I can only imagine how mad he'd get. I live for Henry. His talent with words fulfills me. He knows how to create sentences the way I knew how to use my body to dance. His poetic mind will one day describe beautiful universes. I'll give Emily some names of the people I know in New York. When the time comes, his talent will be discovered. I hope nothing comes between him and his dreams. I hope he doesn't make the same mistakes as his mother. Holy shit, this is a lot to read. I suffer from my reflection in the windows, of the empty sound of my steps in this bedroom, of my own voice when I'm talking to myself. I get nauseous looking at the snow piling up at the base of the mountain. I feel so alone. There is nothing good left of an old and withered actress like me, except for others to remember what it looks like to lose everything. I destroyed the projection screen yesterday. William was so furious I thought he was going to tear down the whole mansion apart. Henry ignores me. I am not even a mother anymore. I wish I could give him all the love I have left. The energy that keeps me alive only comes from him, my anchor, but Henry is not there to keep his old mother safe anymore. Henry, I love you. Henry, you're my everything. Never would I leave you if it wasn't that we already lost each other. Be careful, my little boy. Life is malicious, always trying to eat every little bit of your soul. Yours will be great and beautiful. Keep fighting. Good lord, what the fuck happened here? Don't like how empty that chest is. Sorry, that was a lot of reading there. I think they were wanting to get a lot of the plot of Rochelle out. And yeah, I think that achieved that. Ah, that's what fell. Maybe? No. We're back at the globe place. So maybe here and through here?
Hamilton's room would keep its secrets. A disaster made it impossible to enter.
Fine then. Keep your secrets. Keep your secrets, Hamilton's room. Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes you do just need to, like, go to town on exposition. Like, that does make sense. I think from a stream, like, if I was reading that normally, it would be fine. I wouldn't have an issue with that at all. But I think if you're streaming it and you're reading it out loud, oh, what the fuck is happening here?
Finally have your very own projection, my dear. Aren't you going to say anything?
She didn't want a projection room.
Whatever do you mean?
That room, it's not for me. Nothing has ever been.
Come now, don't speak nonsense. You know I love you.
As much as you love Cynthia?
Who?
I know about her, William, and I'm too weary to care about anything.
You're off your rocker.
There is no Cynthia.
Never mind, it doesn't matter.
But babe, there's no Cynthia. The Canyon of the Copper Heart. Oh yeah, sounds like this room is definitely for her and not just a movie room for him. Nothing quite as sad as an empty toolbox. So this is... where does this open then? This opens here. Yellow door. La soirée de la Pussy. No, it's not Pussy. It's Pussy. Oh boy, it's diary time. The diary of Emily. Mr. Hamilton can be so cruel sometimes. He found Henry's manuscript. A violent argument broke out between the two. Mr. Hamilton ended up throwing the manuscript into the fire in front of Henry. They almost came to blows. Objects were broken. Henry packed up and left. Rochelle, throughout the scene, remained strangely impassive, with the same disconnected air that's been hers for several months. Henry promised her that he would come and get her out of here as soon as he could. I thought I saw some emotion in Rochelle's eyes, a fleeting glimmer which died immediately. I found a bottle of pills in a trash can. It was Prozac. I think it belonged to Rochelle. The bottle was full. More Polaroids of Joseph. This is bordering on obsession. These two seem to have a secret. I caught them talking the other day in the woods near the garden. The conversation was tense. My heart aches. Mr. Hamilton has had Henry's room turned into a guest room. He puts his business guests in there. All traces of Henry have been erased, as if he has never existed. I wonder where his belongings are. Probably in the attic. I don't dare go look. I don't know what I'm more afraid of. Finding them up there so sadly forgotten, or finding nothing at all. One of the yellow police banners blew away and got stuck on the roof of the tower. Joseph still hasn't figured out how to get it unstuck. Every time I look out the window I see that morbid banner. I haven't been able to write about what happened yet. Henry hasn't been told. I hesitate to write to him. It's not my role. I would be blamed for it. I was there when they pulled her up. Part of me wanted to watch, but I turned away at the last second. I wanted to keep a nice image of Rochelle. The rest of the day we were questioned by the police. I stuck to my story. The day before, Rochelle was not feeling well. In fact, for some time she'd been spending her days in bed, only coming down to walk in the garden. That morning I found an empty bed. She'd vanished in the middle of the night. Again, she wasn't at the cliff at least. We couldn't find her. Prozac wasn't introduced until 1987. Ah, good catch, Amethyst. The police think it was an accident. I suppose it's always possible. Only my heart lets me believe something else. Her misfortune was so great. Here, isolated in the forest, far from all society, her career abandoned and her Henry gone to Quebec. I saw Mr. Hamilton give a few bills to the police officers while he was talking to them in the background. He bought their silence, no doubt. Jesus fucking Christ. Mr. Hamilton refused to hold a funeral for Rochelle. He merely erected a small, very modest stele in the garden. It seems to me strangely like Rochelle. Very fine, delicate, discreet. I think Mr. Hamilton is ashamed of his wife's suicide. Say it now without fear. Rochelle committed suicide. There is no point in hiding it. Mr. Hamilton spends his hours isolated in his office or in his room in the basement. Very fucking weird. He eats very little, just works. Is he at least in mourning? The manor seems so empty to me since Rochelle left. I miss her feminine presence terribly. Without her, without Henry, the manor has died. It has lost all life. Whew. The wind gusts is a tribute to the landscape and to the escape of the land from the Canadian Shield to the Saint Laurence Valley. A blizzard of voices will rise into a soft and powerful poetic breeze. The works of Maurice Tremblay and Hector Garneau will come together along with a new generation of curious authors to discover one verse at a time. Okay, lots of socks, and does no one keep bullets in this house? Record Quebec Love, a popular singer born in Montreal. Okay. Is that a bucket to shit in? No, there's a toilet here. Is it a good toilet? It's a bad toilet! Man. Is it just me, right? Or is whenever you transition from one room to the next, it like is very, very dark? Like it darkens even if you were just in that room. Oh, that's... No! No! Put it back! Jesus! I did not want to pick that up. That was horrifying. Good God. Blocked by snow. Up to the attic we go. I have no idea how long this game is. I'm not sure if it's like a fast narrative kind of thing. Or whether I'm guessing the whole game takes place in the manor. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Oh, this is fucked. Also, I'm pretty sure there was a rat there. And there's fucking dog, revolver. No! Jesus Christ.
It had the shape of a wolf, but Carl Faubert knew instinctively that it was not a wolf. That
What was it if
never
not
left
a
him.
wolf?
That icy blue gaze was not that of an animal.
What the fuck does that mean? It's not that of an animal. Is he just killing people in this house? Main story's 7-ish hours. Holy shit. Okay. For like a game that's like as narratively intense as this, I'm a bit surprised at that. Like, normally just because like if you think of these kind of games before, they're very like they tend to be very focused because they have to play with the intensity of the mystery. It's hard to kind of keep up. Oh look, a Willia board or a Ouija board. That's some first aid. Exactly. No one needs a house as big as this. We've covered that extensively. Nobody fucking needs it. What the fuck? Okay, so we've got Henry's children's toys and sex doll. There's a lot of mannequins up here and I don't like it. We've all seen Blink. Ah. I feel like mannequins are kind of the go-to horror thing. Oh, another dead boy. A very bloody dead boy. What the hell happened here? He could no longer run away.
It was always harder when you could put a name to them. Carl deduced that this poor man must be Charles, Hamilton's servant.
Oh, he deduced that, did he? He didn't look in the man's wallet and find Charles Smith. What a fantastic deduction. I don't quite understand whether he can no longer run away. What's the thing there? Okay, whoever put the mannequins in here deserves to be jailed. Ah, good lord. Okay, a terrible headache kept me awake most of the night. To my surprise, I wasn't the only one. The light remained on in Mr. Hamilton's room until the early hours of the morning. I also caught a glow from the top of the tower. Someone had been there for several hours. Is it Charles? What on earth would he be doing there? Mr. Hammond seems to have changed for some time. The energetic, authoritative man he once was has turned into a preoccupied, nervous, self-effacing man. A servant, a newbie, a big awkward man named Bernard ran into him this morning around breakfast time and spilled something on his robe. He expected a most terrible tantrum, but Mr. Hamilton seems to hardly notice. He had lost weight and he looks frail, we all see it. For Rochelle's costumes, maybe. Maybe, but that's also horrifying. Whisker Pixel, if you try to post links, if you can send them on to a mod, they'll just double check. It was our national holiday today. Henry came to celebrate with us. He's such a good boy. It was good to see him so happy, dancing like a madman to the reels that Joseph played on his fiddle. He's usually so serious, so melancholy, that I sometimes forget he's still a child. The poor boy, he'll leave this manor sooner rather than later. He's still so young, so fragile. I found some pain pills in the cabinet of Mr. Hammond's private bathroom. This purchase did not go through his house service. He wants to hide them from us. Rochelle is an angel. She made me the prettiest outfit for Christmas Eve. What a pity that so much elegance is wasted on the finery of an old maid. This is a far cry from the grand theatres of Chicago. Oh, it's just a clip. Yeah, you can put them in the Twitch clips channel in the Discord. You can also use the command !clip if you ever want to grab something. The good Lord makes the days, and the days are sometimes cruel. Today was cruel to my little Henry. I discovered him late at night in the kitchen, cold and in tears of rage. He was shaking and told me he was certain his father was having an adulterous affair. He's tortured by the thought of telling his mother. I tried to console him, warned him a bowl of hot cocoa. Sometimes I feel like this mansion's haunted. I hear noises in the south wall of Henry's room. Is it rats? Joseph doesn't think it's necessary to check. After all, I'm just a little old woman. The other two servants and I had to search the grounds in the rain in the middle of the night. She was gone again. We found her on the edge of the cliff, her dress and hair soaked, staring into the void. Hamilton refuses to face the truth. He says she's only sleepwalking. Rochelle has always been plagued by bouts of melancholy. But what has been happening lately is different. She seems to be giving into it. Dear, dear, dear Henry, this young man never ceases to amaze me, entrusted me with the reading of his first manuscript, a novel written in French. I was amazed he integrated our language so naturally. Under his pen it dances with grace, intelligence, sensitivity. He made me swear to keep it a secret, and I will, but I still want to shout from the rooftops, our Henry will be a brilliant writer. How strange. I found in Charles's room, I was there completely by chance looking for a brooch belonging to Rochelle. I found Polaroid photos of Joseph, the maintenance man. I often catch him spying on him. Whatever is going on between these two, I don't like it. Damn. Well, Charles got bamboozled. Okay. So the attic's kind of like fucked.
Whatever had forced its way through this wall was beyond the wrath of one man or group. Evil had entered through it. An impossible creature had taken over the manor.
Don't say an impossible creature. Don't say it like that. What the fuck? Oh, a key. Unlocks William Hamilton's office, right. That'll be like this super fancy door, won't it? This super fancy door that I cannot remember where it was. Yes, let's pull a winner for the giveaway. This is for a copy of Forever Skies. I will quickly jump to just chatting and we'll do that just now. I will give you a couple of minutes. I'll announce that it's open and I'll give you like a couple of minutes and we'll chill and wait for this out. I think it maybe was close to the globe, but I don't think we've got a map, so I'll maybe have to do like a wee wander to figure it out. But yeah, it's quite an interesting game so far. I think it's like, I feel like it's walking the fine line between like mystery and kind of survival horror. I don't feel like there's a lot of the survival horror elements coming into play, and we are on the medium difficulty, so I would have expected it to be a little bit more present, like make sure that you warm up by a fire and stuff like that. But maybe that's like just supposed to be kind of like a casual thing in the background. The fighting the phantom wolves is a little bit weird. Like, because it's in his psyche, I'm feeling like it's more like Alan Wake kind of than anything else. But yeah, it's interesting so far. I like, there's a lot of narrative to it. I think if you really like getting into the mystery and like reading all of the individual things, you'll enjoy that. We'll jump back in. We've got another half an hour that we'll play. We'll see how far we can get, and then we'll decide how we want to continue it, because it might be so. Next week there's one game in particular that we're playing next week, and that you'll be pretty excited for, because they sent me a key for it, and it releases tomorrow. I've got a key for House Flipper 2, so we're going to be doing House Flipper 2 next week at some point. Me and Joy are doing our last iSphere of the year on Sunday, and we'll be doing Baldur's Gate on Friday, and then we'll figure out, because I think this Sunday after that, I think it's fucking Christmas Eve, right? Oh yeah, my decorating skills are going to get panned. I know all too well. Right, okay, I will draw this giveaway just now. And congratulations to Dragon's Child. Dragon's Child, I will send you a copy of your key on Discord after the stream. So that is Forever Skies for Steam. Now, folks, we do have another giveaway to do if we reach our goal of £500 for a whale and dolphin conservation, not conversion. And if you would like to help us get there, you know, we're like literally less than 80 quid away from it. So that would be amazing to kind of round off the year from a charity side. That being said, I know how expensive this month is, so seriously, no pressure, don't feel like absolutely compelled to. But yeah, we'll do another giveaway at 500, and we'll go from there. Also, just from a thing, I know that I will be streaming next week, so it's not like this is the final stream or anything. But for all of you that are here, thanks very much for this year. It has been wonderful, and you know, from a charity perspective, we've raised a lot of money for some really great causes. Stuff like War Child UK that helps children who are in conflict zones. We raised a shed load of money for Glasgow Children's Hospital. So the kids there who are, you know, immunocompromised, or you know, they're in the hospital for long periods of time, they've been able to get the care that they need. You don't see information about that goal donation, that's because we're on the screen. I'll jump back to the game lobby now and you'll see it along the top. You can also do !charity, which I've done there, and of course Tundra's done a better one already. But you can see that we've got a goal along the top left. So, okay, onwards. We will try and find William Hamilton's office. If we can. Now... kind of feel like we're going back the way? Hold on, we do have a map. What the fuck? Okay. So that's where I am. No? I don't know what this marker's for. So there's a heavy object there. A save point. There's a locked door downstairs. So we'll hop downstairs. And we will... speedrun our way through here. So if I turn... oh, maybe it's this way. There we go. That's gotta be his office, right? Yeah, it is. A note is written on the back of receipt for typewriter keys. William. An unfortunate event is slowing down the repair of your typewriter. Another machine broke down along the way. The service lift I usually use to bring them down got stuck between two levels, as it happened before, but today it seems impossible to open it. A specialist should come shortly. I ordered new keys, but we'll have to wait for the delivery a couple of weeks tops. I'm very sorry about the inconvenience. Some keys are missing. Pretty sure I just heard a door open inside, which is kind of terrifying. The missing keys are TYIAHCN. One of the walls in Hamilton's office looks suspicious to me, like something's hidden behind it. There's no way I can move it with my bare hands. Could the typewriter's mechanism... oh, fucking hell. Really?
Faubert smirked as he spotted his phone number on the list. If only someone else had taken the job before him, he would still be in Montreal, sitting warm and comfortable in his car, taking pictures of some unfaithful spouse.
Seriously though, who the fuck decided to, like,
Hamilton
do this?
left everything to Henry. From his knowledge of their family history, Faubert had rather expected Hamilton to disown him. Despite everything, perhaps the father could never stop loving his son.
I feel like I don't need to read this. This is just a Will saying, yo, I, William Hamilton, give Henry Hamilton all my shit. Like, that's pretty much it. Ah, so this was the other side of that room. Gotcha. That makes sense. Very fucked though. Not a fan of the whole taxidermy malarkey. It's a little bit creepy. No signal, so... So what, is the whole gimmick now go and find the keys? Because that seems... that's how we'll do it. So we'll go this way, then this way. This way. Because what I'll do is I'll use this heavy object of this creepy child and I'll eat it down here. Nice.
Carl stood still at the commotion. It must have been the service elevator suddenly coming unstuck.
Carl stood still at the you caused that commotion. Like, that was so obviously you. It's like, Carl was really concerned about the commotion. Who could have thought this would happen? Ah, shit, that means I'm gonna have to go to the basement, eh? Okay, basement, here we come. I think it was down here. Let's get the gun back out. It was like here, wasn't it? Was it? No, hold on. Where were we? Oh, no. Not this way. Typewriter keys to replace the broken ones. Nice. Wait, are you seriously telling me that no one in this house, while that was happening, thought to chuck a bust down and go like, ah, we'll just dislodge it and then we'll get a repair guy? Instead, these typewriter keys were just like helplessly hanging about. That seems very silly. Oh god, I need to manually fucking type. Ah. So, anyone any good at anagrams? I'm trying to remember. When was the, what was the thing? What were the keys that were missing? There was a thing that told us what keys were missing. System, no. There was something that was like, this is the keys that are missing from the typewriter. Which I imagine would be important. Do you want to try Henry? Oh no, it's a certain length, isn't it? Maybe Rochelle? Nope, that doesn't fit either. Is it Cynthia? Oh, you dirty bastard.
There were very few rules that private detectives abided
What
by,
a
but one of them was this.
bad man.
Behind back doors and complicated locks usually lay hidden the answers to your questions.
His mistress's name
This
as the
lock design
password
was
to his
highly
little wank
sophisticated.
cave. What the fuck?
Hamilton had evidently paid a high price. What did he want to hide?
Unlocks the mansion's laboratory in the basement. I hate it in this silly house. Good lord.
Few corporations had
Business
commercial
agreement
ties
between
with the government
the
behind
USSR and
there was a good reason
Hamilton
for that.
Mining Corporation. Oh,
What could
fucking
this
hell.
missed program be?
The Ministry of Defense Industry of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics and the Hamilton Mining Corporation, hereafter referred to as the parties, desiring to promote close cooperation between the two countries, wishing to encourage within the MIST program mobility and exchange of the program's resources and of research advances into new technologies and materials in both countries. Convinced of the interest of facilitating the exchange of knowledge on the new material, have agreed on the following provisions. Article 1. Purpose. The purpose of this agreement is to simplify and facilitate the administrative procedure applicable when researchers from one party eligible under this agreement wish to enter into and temporarily reside in the territory of the other party to to perform their work in exchanges and to improve their knowledge of the other country's discoveries as part of the MIST program. The following Soviet and Canadian citizens may benefit from the application of this agreement. Chemistry graduate who was personally hired by William Hamilton. Doctor of Medicine, medical researcher with at least 10 years of experience in the field. All workers who are part of the MIST research program. Brume means mist. Ah. Nice.
Alarming similarities with acute radiation syndrome. Up to that point, Carl had been unaware that Hamilton was ill. Alarming was the right word. Nothing about this document was reassuring.
Literally every single diary entry that we've had and that we've read has been like, Hamilton was really fucking ill. He was frail. He was coughing up blood. It's like, up until he read that document, Carl was like, huh? What? Okay, secret laboratory. It's probably underwater. Let's fucking know. Okay, sorry, one little second here because I absolutely just shat my pants. As that wolf spawned into the game, Whalen emerged from his little hiding hole, and he's a little wolf. Whalen actually means little wolf. So, thanks for making me shit myself. Come on, people need to see you on stream. I'm not sure if you can see, but Aoife is like there. Hello, Aoife. Oh, baby. Fucking 10 out of 10. That has spilled water all over me. I am absolutely soaked now. Jesus fucking Christ. That's what I get for looking at my cat for his thing. Disaster for something. Right, 1 second. Jesus. Well, gaming makes me wet. What? Oh, my floor's wet. My trousers are wet. I've got the wettest patch going now. If I couldn't give less of a shit. It's fine though, you're just posing. You're just posing. Oh. Sorry, hold on. I need to recover after that. That was rough. Also, I think the webcam is now at a different height. You'll see more of my torso now, rather than like the back bit of my room. Do you prefer the camera like this? I don't know. Maybe I need to angle it a little bit up. I don't know, I'm always really like... I never really know the best angle. I don't know much about like cinema photography. Anyway, what a fucking episode that was. Right, we've got like 10 minutes to go. Let's try and figure out where the fuck we were. So I'm going to the back here and through here. Should we be seeing the game? You probably should, yeah. Oh, great.
The makeshift lab made Carl feel uncomfortable. He couldn't help but imagine the grim experiments that had taken place.
Sorry, hang on a minute. What are all the spare parts for? Yeah, I'll just take this completely radioactive substance. Why not? It's mine now. Right. exactly. Radiation kills, like, cancer and stuff, so I'm just gonna not have any cancer.
Si vous entendez...
Oh! Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? They never answer.
Ah, quelqu'un, enfin! Vous m'entendez?
Oui. Oh my god, I can now talk.
Oui, votre nom me dit quelque chose. Je serais curieuse d'entendre ce que vous avez à dire.
Oh yeah, I was aiming for full
Rejoindre.
immersion.
On a établi un refuge au nord avec d'autres survivants. Longez la bordure est du lac Leech jusqu'à ce que vous voyez un quai près d'une tour en bois. Le refuge est proche. Si vous entendez ceci, ce message est crucial. Trouvez un endroit
Is
où
it
vous
just me
mettre
or
à
is it a
l'abri.
little bit weird
Surtout
that
qu'en
like
dernier
we've
recours,
explored the
si vous avez à
house and now
sortir,
there's like
armez-vous et méfiez-vous de quiconque porte les couleurs de la Hamilton
Is it like
Mining
the game
Corporation.
starts?
Tenez-vous le plus
It
loin
seems-
possible de la faune. Les animaux
I was
sont
fully
devenus
under the impression that we
extrêmement
would spend the rest of the game in that
agressifs.
house, in that
Tenez-vous
manor.
le plus loin possible des animaux
Oh, there's
et
this
méfiez-vous de quiconque
thing.
porte les couleurs de la Hamilton.
Michelle Esther Hamilton, to my dear beloved and talented wife, the world is now dimmer without your inspiring flame. You were always Chicago's best actress. Rest in peace. Okay. Okay, let's go. We're gonna play this like Halo. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck! What the? Stop it! Honestly. I feel really
Carl
bad.
Faber
Why
was
are you making me do this?
Attacking that wolf would not be among his smartest life choices.
Oh, do not fucking tell me there is a don't harm the wolves playthrough of this. And it's like, it like depicts or depends on the ending. I can't be done with that. Those times, like, I don't mind your choices matter, but see when it's like, oh, you had to like be super pacifist, but always sent your way were enemies
Faced with
that
the
wanted to
issue
kill
of an
you.
empty tank,
Not
Carl
interested.
had to find fuel.
Like, it's why, like, people always talk about Metro Exodus as being like the absolute most like immersive best game in the trilogy, but like it was so restrictive in terms of what your character could do. Like, yeah, like self-defense. Oh, sorry, you've killed one too many people. You're actually the baddie. Here's the bad ending. Nah. Can I actually get into it? Where is the gas? You would think it would be close by, right? You got a Twitch badge, look at you.
Faced with the issue of an empty tank, Carl had to find fuel.
Carl had to find fuel, but like, from where? See if the fuel's like in the attic in the house. The north, as in the north for the fuel? I thought it said, like, the lassie on the radio was like, follow this east. Follow along the bank to the east, but maybe that's a load of shit. Like how there's all these little huts that are just like, nah, you're not getting it. You're fucked. I'm so. Look how fucking stupidly big this house is, man. Sorry, I keep on pressing Y because I keep on wanting to jump. Maybe. I'll go and have a wee look.
Si vous entendez ceci, ce message est crucial. Trouvez un endroit où vous mettre à l'abri. Ne sortez qu'en dernier recours. Si vous avez à sortir, armez-vous et mettez-vous des quiconques portent les couleurs de la Hamilton Mining Corporation. Tenez-vous le plus loin possible de la faune. Les animaux sont devenus extrêmement...
Do you think we get to shoot humans in this? Do you think, like, well, the guys that tried to shoot us at the start will get to take our vengeance? Also, Carl left a perfectly good rifle on. Silly sausage.
As he drove away from the mansion, Carl pondered the strange discoveries he had made there. The Hamilton Mining Corporation's true activities were shrouded in mystery. However, before he could uncover it, Carl had to reach the survivors at their Leech Lake shelter.
Okay, I did not expect this game to have, like, a section like that. Like, is that Act 1? Searching that creepy house? That was... I was fully expecting the game to be in that manner. I've noticed that whenever I'm on a loading screen, it's like the game's not responsive and I get the little Windows blue loading thing. And then I'll leave it for a couple of minutes and it's fine. Yeah, this looks good. That's a flag over there. It's no Pizza Possum. Pizza Possum was great fun. I had a good time with it. You should check out the stream archive. I've been uploading a lot of them there. A Highland song yesterday was fucking spectacular. It was so good. So good. Thank you, Tundra. You just know you're on it. Smash that archive. Yeah, it's honestly wonderful. Cool thing. Okay, so special key is required to go in there. What's that? Parish? It is. A little supply thingy. Hamilton Mining. And it has shotgun shit. Oh my god, okay. I am unsure what I am to do now. So there's a special key required for this. It looks like there's a boat that can take me to... Like, we'll go to different islands here now? Seems a bit... extreme. Like, there's spare parts that I'm still picking up. Interesting. I'm like kind of pleasantly surprised. Like this, I really thought this game was gonna like go in one direction, so it's quite interesting to see it not just do that. We can fast travel, so we can fast travel between things. Interesting. I'm sailing. It's not the fastest boat in the world. Also, right, here's the thing. Did any of you get the feeling that that mining parachute care package thing we picked up did not look like it was from the 1970s? That looked like a kind of modern, this has been airdropped in, secure package thingy.
recognized the boat. Its occupants had forced him to dive into the icy water of the lake. Where were they now?
Indeed. There's another parachute. And can I just get out whenever I want? Probably not. I can like hear something. I'm gonna go under that bridge. I'll probably just find the next save point. I do have the little life-saving ring.
At the sight
That's
of
always
the
good.
peaceful lake, Carl Faubert remembered the embrace of the icy water, its millions of tiny needles cutting into his skin. He was in no hurry to return. A pier and a wooden tower, just as Carl had heard on the radio. The shelter must be close by.
Okay. I'll climb up that bridge. Let's run. Still a lot of spare parts. I'm 100% gonna be like attacked by a wolf. Don't know why, but you don't trust this narrator. Is he like too friendly, or what's got you raising doubts? Locked from the other motherfucker.
The woman's radio message came back to mind. Survivors. Carl would finally get some answers.
Yeah, except it wouldn't, because the door is fucking open. He's got some eerie inflection when he just goes, fair enough. No. Yeah. Terrified from the The way he talks about wolf attacks is also... I've been missing a lot of what he's been saying about the wolf attacks, purely on a... purely on a, oh shit, a wolf is attacking me. I have no idea. There's like a bullet. Spare parts? Or was just... Oh, good lord, right. Jesus Christ. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going at all. Like... Did he see? I think I was talking to you when that woman was like telling me the deal. I think I maybe go... There's two. Ah. I don't want to be a wolf killer. There's three. I'm sorry. Ow. Why am I trying to outrun a wolf? That's a terrible fucking idea. Nope, that's not working. Oh no. Huh. Turns out you can actually outrun a wolf. It's really easy. The music gets...
Faubert froze at the creature's sight.
Oh,
Was
fuck!
it real? Or another figment of his imagination?
What the fuck? Oh, I'm scared to look. Ah, don't let that fucking... Oh, absolutely get fucked.
Without a proper weapon, the detective could not defeat the creature on his own. It was best to run away.
What the fuck? I hate it here. This is a silly place. Oh, fuck, I'm stuck on a corner. No. Right, hold on. Just run. Oh man, it's pissing and shitting and crapping. What the fuck? Get me away!
The detective sensed he had lost the creature. But for how long?
Well, not long enough. Is there something up here? One wee second. Aoife is scratching at the door once more. Right, I'll let you. Sorry, the reason why I'm in so much pain is because I was at the gym yesterday and it was leg day, so like standing up is just very painful for everyone involved.
The sight of this hovel had an unforeseen effect on Faubert. The idea of finding, after so long, the reassuring warmth of a group of human beings seized him. He was overwhelmed by it.
It must use fun. Let's see.
C'est vous, Karl Faubert? Entrez. Je suis juste en arrière.
Bonjour.
Comme vous le savez, moi c'est Françoise. Je suis la responsable ici.
I do not.
Il y a eu une explosion dans un souterrain à la mine et depuis, on a la tempête, des avalanches et plein de choses étranges auxquelles j'aime mieux ne pas penser. Les routes sont coupées et on n'a ni électricité ni signal téléphonique. Bref, ça pourrait aller mieux. J'essaie de rassembler autant de civils que possible, c'est la priorité. Ensuite, je vais m'occuper des ressources. Si vous voulez vous rendre utile, tentez de rendre la maison opérationnelle.
I need to get the house up. Yeah.
Jules Demers. Vous avez entendu parler de lui? C'est un scientifique qui travaillait pour Hamilton. Il est toujours en vie. Vous pouvez le trouver au nord-ouest d'ici, près des mines. Il étudie
Can't believe
l'anomalie
they're
de la
telling me to go back
tempête.
out there.
Et si vous tenez à le rencontrer, je vous conseille de trouver de l'équipement d'escalade. C'est la seule
Climbing
façon de
gear,
se rendre
ok.
sans carte d'accès. Et puis, Karl? Hamilton n'était pas aimé ici. Sa mort m'a pas surprise. Je travaillais aux ressources humaines et je peux vous dire que même parmi ses employés, ses projets dérangeaient. Ça dépassait l'entendement. J'en connais aussi suffisamment sur lui pour vous confirmer qu'on faisait bien de s'en méfier.
Sure. I will say goodbye.
Faites attention à vous, Monsieur Faubert.
Faubert hadn't been thorough in this conversation, which wasn't like him.
I can't believe I got told off there for not doing all of the things. Christ. This fridge is bare. We could have raided the estate. So are the parts to like repair the house? Because I could spend... I'm just curious to see if this works, by the way. Yeah, so I can like barricade. Okay. What happened to the woods that I was carrying? I'm gonna have to go and pick that up again. But then I'll be able to save. Planks are required to... So like there. Oh. I would expect to be able to save in here. A gun. Maybe there's a bed. Is there like a bed up the stairs that I can use to save? I don't know why I have my gun drawn.
Aller chercher les provisions dans ces conditions, c'est pas commode.
Honestly. Must be able to save it here. Of all places, surely.
Et puis, Karl? Faites attention à vous, Monsieur Faubert.
Okay. Hamilton's mansion, refuge, HMC mines. It's quite an extensive map, actually. Married couple, Marguerite and Marcel. Seriously though, how do I save? In fact, you know what? There was a save down at the front, past the gate. I'm very surprised there's not a save point there. Didn't look like there was an obvious one. I'll jog back down to the pier and I'll hit save. And to be honest, I'll probably start my in-stream waffle just now. Thanks very much for watching the stream, folks. This was KONA II Brume. If you're interested in a kind of survival mystery game, then this is what I'm going to play. I'll now jump back to just chatting briefly. I'm not sure if I like the camera like this. It's kind of okay, but I don't know, because normally it is, you've got a wee bit more clearance on my head. Maybe this would give you a better eye off my t-shirts and my tits. That might be preferable to some of you. But anyway, I'll chuck on my ending screen now, and I will leave you to it. No stream tomorrow because it's Thursday, but we'll be continuing Baldur's Gate 3 on Friday, and then doing the Icesphere on Sunday. If you enjoyed that stream and you're not following, please do consider giving me a follow. Also, if you are interested in supporting me in any way, you can check out the Throne gifts, and you can check out my Ko-Fi as well. That obviously means quite a lot, especially as it's an expensive time of year, but I know it is the same for everyone. One thing that you can do to support me though, which is like absolutely 10 out of 10, love you so much, kiss on the forehead. If you subscribe to me on YouTube, that is perfect. Thank you so much, folks, and I will speak to you on Friday. Catch you in a bit. Bye bye.